Hello, we are all of the Kilobits here with, well, Boneloaf, the developers of the mighty Gang Beasts. Hello, Boneloaf.
Hello.
Hello.
Kilobit.
Okay, so these are the Brothers Brown, and a man who isn't a brother but has a mighty beard.
It's a nice beard.
Okay, that was not what I expected. Okay, so, guys, do you want to chip in at all?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going to start with like the most scripted question in the book, obviously. Where did you get your inspiration? But where's the most unusual place you got your inspiration from for this game?
Bathroom?
Really?
I don't know.
Okay, bathroom.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
As in the bathroom?
Do you want to elaborate?
It's not like a video game, as in you're in the bathroom, in the shower, or...
It's where we go to resolve our differences. Where the whole thing started.
Is this a family thing?
Yeah. Family that stays in the bathroom together.
Praise in the bathroom together? Is this...
Right. No, I'm going to pass this back to Toby now.
So, I mean, obviously the game has completely taken off. Like, everyone at Rezzed is crazy about Gang Beasts. I mean, is this the reception you guys were expecting? Or?
Yeah, we put it online for a few people we knew locally who wanted to play it with their friends. Yeah. We did not... This is dev art. We were just kind of playing about. We made it multiplayer because we wanted to play it ourselves, And people liked it, put it up. We've had like 150,000 downloads now.
150,000 people.
So,
that's like a big town.
It's a lot of people. Yeah, I think it's larger than our hometown.
That's absolutely. Well, where are you guys from? I mean, that's an important question.
Difficult that. Norwich.
Well, I'm based in Norwich currently. Grew up in the same place, close to these guys.
We just set up an office like 2 days ago before coming in here. That's why we haven't slept. We're kind of a bit exhausted. We just moved to Sheffield, so hopefully very soon we'll all be in Sheffield.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. I mean, so you guys are all based in the UK. I mean, are you guys all of the developers?
We are now. Michael studied game development. We're all kind of fine art illustration backgrounds. We just wanted to do something together.
And I'm going to just jump in here because otherwise Toby will speak for years. Now, us as the Kilobits, we had our own kind of Gang Beasts mini tournament that I won. Actually, and so with this is now the prize. You'll get it back shortly. But out of you guys, who is the ultimate Gang Beast champion?
I'd say, unfortunately, it's probably Michael.
Michael's the meanest. He's kind of
really
doesn't give up.
Yeah. Does he throw you into the grinder? Because that happened to me.
He just likes to punch you endlessly.
I'll hang them above the ground and punch them.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's Michael. He's got that kind of mentality. He's always the blue shell kind of guy.
He's evil, basically.
Well, like the sort of fighting fish thing of like waiting until someone's weak and then coming out of the shadows. Just
So, going back to, obviously, you're getting a lot of attention. I came up and chatted to one of you guys yesterday, and you said there's a great fighting conference in Scotland, and they're all like really fine-tuned fighters, and they emailed you drunk and asked for a copy, didn't they?
His name's Ross Manthorpe. He's working for Versus Scotland, I think, in some capacity, and they've got this kind of well-balanced, dedicated, seeded tournament where they're playing, and they contacted us to do like a side quest, a side tournament of Gang Beasts. So it's kind of ridiculous to have our kind of sloppy, unbalanced game where anybody can be the victor, right alongside these kind of really meticulous, well-timed games.
Surely, if it's sloppy and anyone can be the victor, that's the perfect balance. Yeah. If everyone's overpowered, no one is.
We wanted anybody to be able to play it and anybody to be able to win. But I think, even if you're a skilled player, and there are a few, we like to think we're somewhat skilled at it now. Our sister beat us, just by spamming some buttons, and we didn't mind because it was fun. It was the flawless victory, the way she did it.
The whole mantra of the game does seem to just be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been nice because I've noticed you guys are laughing an awful lot at what's happening on the screen. So are you guys passionate about this project?
We see things every day that are completely new to us. There's all kinds of weird things that happens, and it's fun watching all the YouTube videos. If you type in Gang Beasts on YouTube, there's a ridiculous amount of videos, and you just watch them, and it's like people playing.
How they play is how they play. Looking at how people can take what we've put together and just utilize it for fun. Yes, it's there for us all to beat each other up, but at the same time, there's so many other things. With all the boxes and the paddles that flip. And
I had too much fun with those.
Yeah. Well, has anyone found the secret in the street level?
We knew people would explore because that's what people be doing. They explore for a little while and then they punch each other in the head for a little while and they explore for a little while. So we thought we'd add a like a football inside one of the dumpsters on the street level. As soon as people found that, they were setting up the dumpsters as goals and like running and like playing rugby with it. And
so could this be a new game mode in the making?
Well, maybe.
As for your
we need to finish the game before we.
As for your current character design, at the moment they kind of look a bit like giant jelly babies. I assume with the potential to be skinned. Would there be an option for users to create their own skins and do their own things with the game? Like, are you interested to allow that?
We want people to kind of create their own characters. We want to add costumes as well, so people can go into shops and collect their own hats and stuff. Capes would be good.
Yeah, capes and beards.
We got a suggestion for back hair that people can grab earlier. So I think that's the kind of thing we like.
Characters, there'll be others. Have you seen the big pink yet?
Have we seen the big pink guy? Yeah, we have seen the big
Fran
pink
knows
guy.
the big pink guy.
Big pink guy wrecked me.
If you want to intercut some big pink guy footage, we've got that. It was amazing.
The big pink guy conga line was my favourite.
Yeah, that happens quite a lot. That's kind of one of the key strategies to defeating him, is just dance with him for a while.
So there was a lot of like player versus player stuff. How big is the player versus enemy thing going to be? Is there going to be a campaign?
Yeah.
Mainly we wanted to try and create a Streets of Rage kind of level, so you could go through and just like compete, like co-op with your friends and search and beat people up. So yeah, that bit's something we're working on, but obviously it's just people punching each other in the head at the moment is quite fun, so that's where we've got
saving and assisting and co-op. There's so much scope for that, like pulling people away from other people. Obviously we're going to occasionally try and help somebody and knock them out at the same time, but that should stay in, you know. But we want to support a lot of that, like climbing, stacking boxes to access other areas. Hopefully, like solve a puzzle with 3 people, solve a puzzle with 2 people. It should be different, you know. So different ways through the level, fighting or not fighting, different ways of pacing it. That's what we want in the campaign mode.
That's really cool.
So here's a question to test your optimism. Last year, Dive Kick came out of nowhere, fighting game of the year, and this, from the buzz that's going around Rezzed right now, like, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, do you get that same kind of feeling?
It's all too soon for us. I only quit my job last week.
I have no idea, really.
The response that we've had so far has just been, it's blown our minds, to be fair. People pick it up and play it. They don't just like it, they love it. And how many times we've heard people saying game of the year. And this is a game, a pre-alpha, that's been available for 4 weeks now. So there's so much more that we need to put into the game. But because we're already getting those kind of responses, you know, we just want to capitalise on that and give people the things that they want to see in the game.
I did notice that there was an addition to this build, which was the stamina bar, which means that I can no longer like cling onto walls infinitely.
That was the same for me. I used to hold on forever and like hide around the trucks, so everybody's dead and I'm there going, yes, I'm going.
Well,
No more spider, Toby.
I was going to say, the real question here is, how finished mechanically is the game? I mean, do you want to just stick to basic, or...?
Climbing mechanics coming, a ducking mechanic which will allow you to do uppercuts, and also jump from each other's back. That's kind of one of the co-op things. Kicking just on the floor, kick people's heads so they fall off edges.
Elbowing,
headbutts hopefully, and also kind of lunging.
And more taunts.
Yeah, more taunts. A hugging mechanic.
Yeah.
A hugging mechanic.
Basically gestures.
I would like a hugging mechanic.
You've missed the one that was mentioned to me yesterday, which is of course crotch punching.
Yeah. The crotch punch is the genital geometry is already in. We just haven't kind of activated. But basically, if you punch them in the genitals, they will double over, give you access to their heads. To the weak
It's a good way to get rid of the big guys.
I think that's one of the few interviews we've had with the terms genital geometry.
we've tried to bring it up in all of our interviews.
Yeah.
It is a choice phrase.
I was going to say, I think I'm down to a single vertex. Oh, geometry jokes. Okay, so I mean, is there anything else that you'd like to tell the guys at home, because this has been running for a while now?
Oh, just enjoy it. Just download it and enjoy it. Like.
And if people want to do that, where can they find out more or get their hands on it?
On indiedb.com. Just search for Gang Beasts on there, or if you search for Gang Beasts generally on YouTube, there's all links in the comments. In the about information. That's probably the easiest way to find us.
Is there a website coming?
There will be, it'll be very simple parallax scrolling gang members, basically, and it just links to all our online assets, and we'll take some more time over it and do more with it later.
Are there any particularly choice player characters that you? I mean, like I looked at the Crusader and I was like, that's my guy. But I mean, do you guys have favourites as far as like?
I kind of just want to make a wrestler in a leotard and a beard. I want to recreate Earthquake from WWF days. He's my hero.
You see, I was like in WWF. Well, I wasn't in WWF, but like all the way through the '90s, golden era. I'm all about gold dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can definitely say I'm hyped. Toby, are you hyped?
I have literally never been this hyped.
Rick, are you hyped?
I am super excited for everyone to see the tournament and see how I win.
Guys, are you hyped?
Oh, unbelievably. Unbelievable.
Well, I think then at this point we can kind of conclude that Gang Beasts is something you should definitely be checking out. It's definitely something you should be hyped about.
It is gang beastly. Yeah, take that joke. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, if you've liked this video, then don't forget to click like and subscribe.
You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits.
And Twitter at thekilobits.
And don't forget to check out... You see that right there? That's an endorsement. Thanks, guys, very, very much.
Thank you.